So if everybody could move a little bit forward so people who come in can get into the back.
Is anyone missing a phone? Anyone missing a phone? I'm gonna give it to Gigi.
Ja.
Ja, dat kan wel weg. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, maybe we should come a little ahead. I know there is arrangements here, but you can come at least till here. Occupy the place. There will be a lot more devotees coming. Show here, please.
Used to be longer.
Maybe there's another table you can just
Yana, you can perhaps come sit in the front. Dear Mataji, can you please move this side? Here there's a lot of space. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for coming and participating in our Sunday Feast Festival. We have the honor and privilege to have His Grace Mahatma Prabhu with us today. He has been Haribo. He has been with us since last 4-5 days now and going all over the Netherlands and blessing everybody and sharing his mercy and wisdom with everyone. We had programs in Amsterdam area, Hoofddorp area, Almere every day. And,
Wow, that's a big one.
It's getting longer and longer.
Thank you.
Just coming from Eindhoven now, and Maharaj will be also leading initiation ceremony of Yana and few others will be getting. Yana will be getting her first initiation. A few devotees will be getting the second initiation. Yajna done for their second initiation. So really grateful to have His Grace Mahatma Prabhu with us. Quick introduction: he's a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He's been practicing Krishna consciousness since last 54 years, 6 months. 2 weeks. So that's quite a lot of time. He is famous for his workshops on humility and life coaching and mentoring and leading all sorts of people from all corners in lives. So grateful that Maharaj is here with us today. He is our mentor for ISKCON Amsterdam, also for the mentor board. We all take our instructions and teachings from him. He's been a constant force behind the working of this, at least this temple board, but we are his students. So whenever we have any troubles, we go to him, and Maharaj has been very kind to just deal with us and tolerate us. Thank you so much, Maharaj. You're here. We hope that everybody feels happy today with this festival. We also hope that those who are not initiated get some inspiration to take this next step in life. How we surrender to Guru and Krishna. So please, all of you kindly welcome Maharaj by loudly chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Little bit more focus, bit more intent, and a bit more louder. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Mahatma Prabhu ki jai. Prabhupada ki jai.
So I have to make room for Jivan Mukta. Do you know where she's going to sit?
I don't know, where is she?
She's out there.
She's out there trying to figure out where to sit.
She's trying to cool down. She's
I don't need this right now. I don't need it now.
You don't sing Jagadam?
You want me to?
Can somebody share a pillow, please?
Yes.
I'm going to school to become a harmonium repairman because every temple I go to has a harmonium that needs repair. One more time, everyone together. Hare Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutaya Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namaste Saraswati Devi Today we're having an initiation ceremony. This means one devotee is going to take what we call first initiation, where they make vows to follow certain principles and chant 16 rounds. And some devotees are going to take second initiation, which means they're being initiated as Brahmins. So that means they're serious about their vows and they want to advance further. And then they receive additional mantras to help them. Mantras which allow them to worship the deities and also help purify them. So when we have initiations, we talk a little bit about the initiation before the ceremony. The ceremony is like a culmination, although initiation means to begin something. So it's a misleading word if we use the English, because when a devotee gets initiated, they're not beginning, they've already been around chanting for at least like a year or more. So, and Prabhupada said initiation means beginning. So typically in the culture which Krishna consciousness comes from, education would begin with initiation. So it's like when a young person, usually in that culture it was boys, went to what's called Guru Kula, the place of the Guru. They would live in an ashram at the home of the Guru. And in order to live there, they would get, and study there, they would get an initiation, which is kind of like, entering a university. Like you can't just, show up in class. You have to actually register, pay, and so on. So to begin their education, they would take certain vows and be given mantras. Some of you know that's called Upanayanam. Young boys would get Gayatri mantra. And so they begin their education, so it's called initiation, beginning. But when we give initiation, or give Harinam, at least the way Prabhupada set it up, someone should be chanting for 6 months, a year, 2 years. Some gurus will make disciples wait many years till they feel they're ready. So it's more than an initiation, it's more of a confirmation that I will continue doing this, what I have been doing. So they're going to take vows. So the vows they're taking today, they've already been following. So it's like, but now you're going to make it official. So like a couple's engaged, so they're already together. Then they get married and they take vows. They're already, they've already committed, but they do it officially. Of course, nowadays it's maybe not as taken as seriously as previously, but that's the idea, that we're declaring our commitment publicly to the world. all your friends, and so forth. But here, you have all your friends, and you have the deities, you have Murti of Srila Prabhupada, you have your spiritual master, so it's like you're making a public commitment, and this is what I intend to do. So, when I was when I joined this movement, the majority of the devotees were living in the temple. The temples were normally bigger than this, so there was room. And you could have 20 devotees, 30 devotees, some temples more, 100. And when someone was initiated, it was like we understood that this person is now committed to this path. That was the idea. Like, I want to commit to this. That in this life, I want to, like my spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, he would always encourage us, dedicate this life to Krishna consciousness. You can finish your samsara, cycle of birth and death in this world. You can finish it, go back to Godhead. Dedicate this life, just do that. Don't get sidetracked. You've been sidetracked in other lives. Don't get sidetracked in this life. Just go straight. Don't take any detour. That was the idea. Prabhupada preached that all the time. He said, you're in the human form of life, you have this process. You are so close to the finish line. So don't go into the rest area and just hang out. Just go for it. So, because Prabhupada said that I always understood that initiation meant, well, this person's like, okay, I'm going for the finish line. I'm not going to stop anywhere else and rest. I'm just doing it. That's how I understood initiation. And today, 54 years later, that understanding has not changed at all. Although everyone who gets initiated may not have that same understanding, but that is the understanding. That's why we do this. I mean, otherwise, why would you make this commitment? You're going to make a vow. Why would you do that unless you've got your eyes set on the finish line? This is what I want to do. So that's one of the meanings of initiation, the first initiation. And then they're making a vow to follow 4 principles, and they're making a vow to chant 16 rounds of the Hare Krishna mantra on these beads that she will get. So I chant it on the beads, and then she'll get a name. The initiate gets a name, spiritual name, because it's part of the process. It's considered, when you accept a spiritual master, it's considered like you're taking a second birth. You had your first birth from your parents, and so the process is, because it's a second birth, you get another name. So you have your name for your body, and you have your name as a devotee. And the name reminds you that you're a devotee, and the name reminds everyone else that you're a devotee. So that's part of the process. And so you make vows, you get a name. That's the tradition. And then you chant 16 rounds of the Maha Mantra every day. Because in this age, the process of chanting is the process to become purified. And so, when Prabhupada gave initiation, all he asked was, you chant 16 rounds and follow 4 principles. He gave so many other instructions, but at the initiation, he didn't make us vow anything other than that. He said, if you chant 16 rounds properly, you can become Krishna conscious in this life. And to chant properly, you need to follow 4 principles. No meat eating, no illicit sex, no intoxication and gambling. That will form a platform upon which your chanting can be pure. So that's why Prabhupada wanted us to make those vows. Because, if you chant, it will purify, it will detach you, so you won't do those things. But at the same time, you have to stop doing those things so you can, they go to, you know what I'm saying? Like if you chant, you won't do it, but if you gotta not do it so your chanting is good enough that you won't do it. Does that make sense? Are you all confused now?
No.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because someone might say, our philosophy says that as you evolve spiritually, you become detached. There's so many shlokas that say that. So many, all over our shastras. So someone could say, well, then why do you have to make a vow to follow any principles? Because if you just make a vow to chant, you would automatically follow the principles. But to emphasize the importance of these principles as a foundation upon which to build proper chanting, Prabhupada wanted to make sure we would follow them, because we're putting all our eggs, Krishna conscious, we're putting all our gulab jamans in one basket, and that we're putting everything onto the holy name. Like, this is how we're going to be purified. So, if this is the main way we're going to become purified, by chanting Hare Krishna, we have to make sure we chant it in the right way, because if it's not going to work. So, I don't know. Is there an Indian equivalent? Is there a vegetarian equivalent to all your vegan eggs in one basket? Something like that. But that's what we're doing. We're putting, not that we're doing it, that's the process for this age, that's the conclusion of Shastra. That this mantra alone can take you back in one lifetime to Krishna. This mantra alone, in one lifetime, you could see Krishna. You can see God in this life. Prabhupada said that many times. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? But if you don't chant it properly, it's not going to work. But he's saying, this is all I want you to do. You're taking a vow to chant 16 rounds of these, 1,726 times, every day. If you do that, you can go back to Godhead. So Prabhupada came here from India, and his goal was to put Krishna in everybody's heart and help everyone make this their last birth in this world. That was his mission. And to facilitate that, he would initiate disciples who wanted to commit to the process. And he had to make sure they chant properly. So at initiation, to remind them to chant properly, he taught the 10 offenses. Don't make these offenses to the holy name, because you need to chant properly. Because that's what this initiation, basically, it's a launching pad. We're launching you in a spaceship to go back to Krishna in one life. And so for that spaceship to make it in one life, you have to chant well. So then Prabhupada would talk about the 10 offenses, the 4 principles. This is all the foundation upon which you build your chanting. And then everything is revealed. Everything is revealed from the holy name. So this initiation is a commitment to that chanting. So all of you who are initiated, this is just a reminder. For all of you who are thinking about initiation, this is what it is. Like when you should. Now, the other thing is really interesting. I was reading, we were reading the story of Narada Muni. Some of you know the story. Narada Muni was in one lifetime. Narada Muni is a great sage, if you don't know. He's a great sage, mystic yoga, a great devotee. And he was asked by a disciple, how did you become great? And so he told the story. He was a young boy, and his mother was serving some sadhus, some sages, and he got to help. So he got to serve them, he got to take their prasadam, whatever they were eating, they left, gave him some, and because they're pure, because they touched it, it had a strong effect on him. And he listened to them. He was just a 5-year-old boy, but he was an ordinary 5-year-old boy. He was like, he never played. He was disciplined, controlled, respectful. So he wasn't like an ordinary 5-year-old. And in the story, Prabhupada says, well, the story goes that he listened to them, and his mother died shortly after, and then he was on his own. And so he's describing after the sages left, they were there for 4 months. In India, there's a rainy season, so they don't travel, and when it stopped raining, they travel. So they left, and he left. And Prabhupada says, after he received initiation. But there is nowhere in the story that they got initiated. So I'm wondering, well, what was that initiation? Did they actually do something? And what you gather from the story is that real initiation means to hear. Like you're initiated with knowledge. You're not initiated with a fire per se, although we're going to do a fire which represents the mouth of Vishnu. But the real initiation is you're initiated with knowledge. And so that's the real essence of having a spiritual master. So in the Nectar of Devotion it says you should accept a spiritual master. You should accept initiation. You should serve him. You should follow in the footsteps of previous acharyas under his guidance like that. And when Prabhupada said, there was nowhere in those, the 5 things, there's one other I forget, but there was nowhere that said you should hear from the Guru. I thought, well, that's strange. Yeah, you should accept, the shelter of a Guru and initiation is like no hearing, but what does initiation mean? It means hearing. That's how you get initiated. That's the real initiation. You hear. So when a disciple accepts a guru, the real initiation is they've accepted the teachings. That's the real initiation. Let's pray he goes to sleep. Yeah. So, what I find so interesting is that Prabhupada said, when you accept the teachings of the Guru in your heart, that's your initiation. When you accept to, not only accept, but you accept to follow, that's the real initiation. Because you can sit in the ceremony and like, hey, this ceremony is cool, I'm going to sit. And maybe I'll go back to Godhead if I sit in the ceremony. But I don't really intend to follow my Guru that much. It looks good, I get a name. Now I'm like one of the boys, I got a name. So, sometimes that's there, or one of the girls. I'm in with the in crowd of initiates with spiritual names. I'm tired of being called John or Joan. I want to like John Under, or at least Joan of Arc, something. I'll do that, right? And so it's not like that. So when you hear from the spiritual master, you accept the teachings, you vow in your heart that I will follow, I will chant, all of that. And then Prabhupada said, then that's your real, and that's the actual initiation. So a lot of people say, I have a spiritual master, what if I die? Will I go back to God? And I say, well, do you accept Srila Prabhupada? Do you accept his teachings? Do you follow them? And they say, yes. I said, well, you definitely have a spiritual master. You're not without a spiritual master. So the idea is everyone needs a spiritual master because everyone's in ignorance. And so if someone becomes a devotee, they're not in ignorance anymore because they have Prabhupada's books and so many Siksha gurus. So, we all have to have some guide. At least we all have Prabhupada if we want. He's there for us. So we all are being initiated every time you hear a class. You're being initiated, in a sense. Initiated with knowledge, right? Yes. So, if you know me, you know that I've dedicated a lot of time and energy into helping devotees chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra properly. I do this with people who are practicing Krishna consciousness. I do this with people who've never even heard the mantra before. I try to help everyone get more connected and more deeply absorbed in the Maha Mantra because of my own experience of how powerful it is when it's chanted properly, and my own experience of how powerful it is not when not chanted properly. I have an example. I've never showed you this example I did in India. I'm going to do a demonstration. Can I do a demonstration? I need space. I just don't want to. Yeah, you sit over there. Yeah, okay. So, I go to my trainer in the gym, and the trainer in the gym says, you should do squats. You know squats? You go down like this, and then you go up. So if you're not used to doing this, and you do like 10, you just start burning. Should I do it till it stops burning? Already burning my knees a little bit. I'm not, yeah. Anyway, if you don't believe me, you try it. When you get 10 or 15, if you're not in shape, it'll start to burn. Yeah? And so what's happening is, if you do this all the time, then if you walk upstairs, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 flights of stairs, you're stronger. It's not like a problem. If you're not used to it, you'll start burning. So I walk upstairs in the actually have a park with like 10 flights of stairs. And definitely my legs burn after 3 or 4 flights, because I'm not as young as I used to be. But anyway, so what if I, instead of going like this, instead of going like this, I go, well, I could do that. Instead of going like this, I go like this. Said 15. 2, 3, 4.
Good start.
6. What do you think? Is that going to help? Am I going to get strong? Am I going to burn? My knees going to burn? So, my dear devotees, for those of you who chant, I will imitate what this looks like when you do this. That's equivalent. So you can chant 16 rounds like that, bending your knees like this much. What's going to happen? You could do 100. I think you could do 100 of those and nothing will happen. Right? It's like it's not putting any. There's no pressure. It's like this is just normal. It's like walking, or less than walking. So some of us think if we chant anyway, it's going to be the same. It's not. And so because I have deep experience with this, I'm very adamant about this one point, that there's a huge difference between chanting properly and not chanting properly. So this initiation, really, we take this initiation, first initiation, to help the disciple imbibe the importance of chanting. So they're taking a vow. So Yana's taking a vow to do something she's already been doing for years, for 3 or 4 years. But now she's vowing, this is it. I'm going to take it seriously. You still have a few minutes to run out of the temple. I'm going to take this seriously. And then we have, how many devotees are here for second initiation? 1, 2. Wasn't there supposed to be 2 other devotees?
Remaining is here.
Where? Why don't you sit up here?
She's translating from the.
Oh, okay,
Maybe somebody
okay.
else can translate.
Triveni, and there's one.
Maybe she can translate.
Isn't there one man is supposed to do be here?
Like I texted her,
We
but
couldn't
she-
find this person.
He's not here today.
He's not here. Okay.
There's one pillow for her there.
So then we have. I don't really feel the need to talk so much about the offenses, because it's all I talk about all the time. So anyone who's taken initiation from me, they've already heard it multiple times.
Should I put it on the screen or will you put it
No. Nobody knows what it means anymore. The main offense is spacing out during japa. Okay, I will say something. Wherever we have an offense, it's called being inattentive. This means being distracted and apathetic and lazy, which we're all very good at in Kali Yuga. It's like it comes with the territory. If you're born in Kali Yuga, we tend to be spiritually lazy and apathetic and like that. So, what does inattention even mean? Well, inattention is an interesting word because in one sense, there's no such thing as inattention. It's just you're attentive to something that you shouldn't be attentive to. So you're inattentive to this, but doesn't mean you're not attentive to anything else, right? It just means your attention is not on what it should be. So I'm inattentive, and technically speaking, what it means is I'm absent-minded when I'm chanting. You know what absent-minded means? It means you're doing something, but your mind is not doing it. That's absent-minded, right? You know this word mindfulness? It's been popularized by Buddhists. And mindfulness is an antonym. It's the opposite of absent-minded. What was I doing? What was I saying? Who am I? Where am I? That's absent-minded, right? If you ever forget, do you ever look for your keys and they're in your hand? That's absent-minded. Don't worry, if that hasn't happened to you yet, when you get older, it will happen. So, when we say be attentive, it means don't be absent-minded. So, you know what absent-minded means? It means our heart is somewhere other than what's happening in front of us. So, I used to say the heart of japa, the heart of chanting is the heart. If your heart is there with Krishna, then you will not make that offense of being inattentive. And that's the main offense. Pretty much all other offenses will come. And when we chant, Krishna's present. Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Krishna's present in His holy name.
Yes.
So when we chant, Krishna's present. So, there's only one problem. What's the problem?
Your mind.
It's not with Krishna, right? Krishna's present, we may not be present. Krishna came over to our house and we're not home. Or we're home in another room doing something. Krishna's like, I'm here. You're like, whatever. I got more important things to do. So it's simply, attention simply means Krishna's present in His holy name and we just need to be present with Him. That's all. Pretty simple, right?
No,
That's it.
not so simple.
I try to simplify everything. I try to tell myself, in principle, it's very simple. Yeah, in principle, very simple. So I work off that principle. I remind myself when I'm chanting that Krishna's here, and He's just waiting for me to be here with Him. So that's the idea. So that's the main offense to avoid for all of us who are initiated. Keep your attention with Krishna when you're chanting. And now we have some Brahmins to be. So Prabhupada said about Brahminical initiation that if someone wants Brahminical initiation, they should be pretty serious about bhakti. he said, for first initiation, let's see how serious they are. We'll give them a chance. Prove it. You know, maybe you'll make it, maybe you won't, but you're going to try. Second initiation is not maybe. It's, yeah, you're proving it. You are going to do this. So second initiation means you're living in sattva guna, the highest mode of nature. You live a life of cleanliness, regulation, sense control, samadhana stipo sucham, honesty, arjavam. Yeah, it's like, it's the highest, you're like living in the highest level of consciousness you can live in, at least on the material plane. That's a Brahman. And so Prabhupada said, and if somebody's living in sattva guna, following these principles strictly, then they can be initiated as Brahmins. And then when you're initiated as Brahmin, you can engage in worship of the deities, especially Radha Krishna or other Vishnu, Shalagram, Govardhan, like that. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Brahmins, 5 Brahmins? 4. 4? 3. 3. All right, 3 Brahmins. Wow. 3 Brahmins. Sounds heavy. So this is glorious. They're all serious about Krishna consciousness. We can take inspiration from them, and anyone who is taking Krishna consciousness seriously at some point in time, it's nice to make this final commitment. I can say for myself, and I think I can speak for everyone who's initiated, that sometimes you just don't feel like chanting 16 rounds. Or you might feel like not following all the principles perfectly. But because you've taken the vow, you do it. That's the power of the vow. So, you know why people take vows? It's because they know they want to do something, and they know they may slip. But if they take a vow, it's like, okay, I've taken a vow, I don't feel like doing it, but I'll do it. So that's the power of the vow. So vows are really important when you want to commit to something for your whole life. That you think, maybe I won't commit to it, but I want to commit to it, and so because I want to commit to it, I will take a vow because that will force me to commit. And so if you take the vow seriously, then it pushes you. There's so many days that you'll have in your life where it's hard to follow the vows you've taken, but because you've taken them, you follow them. That's the idea, right? Okay. So let the show begin. Let the show continue. Yeah. So we're going to do the fire sacrifice. No. First, we should do the Achman, and then I should give her beads, right? We'll do that. Give her name. How do you want to do it?
Well, firstly, maybe from here they can offer their obeisances to the deities, and then to Prabhu. And then she gets the name, put the beads, and then after we can do the Achman.
So why don't we put the beads now?
So maybe
we can do it.
If the initiates can move a bit more towards here.
What about Achman? We have Achman?
Yes, we have for them.
Okay. So we have one first initiate, so she's going to get a spiritual name. And
Yeah, well, for the Mataji, what is better?
Yana is going to get neck beads. I have to give you a warning that this is for the audience. When devotees are initiated, the custom, Yana, you have to listen to this. When I was initiated, in those days, we didn't go out and collect donations. maybe the temple president gave Prabhupada a donation, but Prabhupada said the system is when you get initiated, after initiation, you go out and beg donations for your guru. And Prabhupada said, and the initiation is not complete unless you go out and beg. And I was with Indradyumna Swami, I said, did you do that when you were initiated? He said, no. I said, neither do I. Do you think we're actually initiated? So that's the system. So these devotees, after they're initiated, they're going to be going up to you asking for some dakshina. Just be more forewarned. If they're smart, they'll take credit cards. Anyway, yeah. I guess if I were smart, I'd give them a credit card machine. So, okay. So we're going to start with Ashman?
Can you do it after?
After what?
After the name?
Okay, alright. So,
Neck beads.
what?
Neck beads first.
She has them now? No?
No.
She has.
No, we have to take those off.
Oh, okay, yeah, do the neck beads.
Take the hat.
Some sampradayas you get branded with a hot iron. In our sampradaya you just get neck beads. The Sri Sampradaya you get a branding with symbols of Vishnu as initiation. But that's the tapasya. We don't do that. Yeah, like a cow. It's not a tattoo. It's
Branded.
branded, yeah, you're branded. So, can we move this
Yes.
somewhere?
If you have some here, sir.
Can we
Want
move
to put the
that?
fiesta something here, maybe? Yes. If you
I'm going to sit there,
Okay.
but first,
Maybe she can come here.
you can smooth the table and move that so she can come.
Prabhupada.
You can move that over. So Yana, what you're going to do is you'll pay obeisances to Prabhupada, then you come here and pay obeisances, and then you'll tell us what the principles and pay obeisances to Prabhupada.
So now.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay, so what are the four principles?
No illicit sex, no gambling, and no...
Yeah. So, anyone, if you take initiation and you forget one of the principles, just say, I'm not going to Las Vegas. Because in Las Vegas, they do break all four principles in grand style. All right, and how many rounds?
16, at least.
Schnick, schnick, wom, wom rounds? What kind of rounds?
In the proper way.
Okay, all right. So I have your name written down in your read back here, in case you forget. A lot of devotees, when they got initiated by Prabhupada, were like, they'd see Prabhupada and be like, they had no idea what their name was. And in fact, many of them are like, they recite the regular principles like 4,000 times. Everyone said, when you're in front of Prabhupada, you're going to forget. And Prabhupada would show you how to count on your hand to chant Gayatri. Practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Practice, because you're going to forget. So your name is in here. So, I'm going to give you a name, and I'll tell you what it means. I think this name is cool. It's like pretty esoteric also. And it's also, Prabhupada had a female disciple with this name also, and I like this name. Your name is Yogamaya Devi So, this is kind of esoteric Yogamaya. We could talk about Yogamaya. And Yogamaya is actually Purnamasi. She's the really expansion of Radharani, who arranges the Leelas of Krishna, or one of the main organizers of the pastimes. And so, Prabhupada said you have Mahamaya, which is the material energy, you have Yogamaya, which is the spiritual. So the Yogamaya, and when we're saying Hare Krishna, we're really like Yogamaya. The Ladini Shakti is Radharani, but she expands as Yogamaya and Mahamaya. So you are the servant of the one who's bringing everyone to Krishna and organizing the Leelas for Krishna. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Right? Okay, you want me to sit here?
Like this. Karuna Nitai Gaura Chandra ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Mahatma Prabhu ki jai, Amar Bhakta Vrind ki jai. So I would like to take the opportunity to also thank Toshin Krishna Prabhu and Jankinath Prabhu for inviting me here today, and of course Nitya Prabhu also. It's just a pleasure to be here today, to be in this Sangha. Thank you. So Mahatma Prabhu nicely already explained the meaning of initiation. So please take it to heart. Initiation is not for today only. It's not for tomorrow or for a month. It's hopefully for a lifetime. So please take this message to heart. The Guru already takes the responsibility of bringing you to Lord Krishna, to the lotus feet of Lord Krishna. Your responsibility is, as Mahatma Prabhu said, to follow the instructions of the Guru. We know often couples that are dearly in love, they like to renew sometimes their marriage vows. We love Lord Krishna, we love Gaurnitai. So this ceremony here today is actually for us all to also renew our vows to Guru, to Gauranga. So thank you. So we start with Achaman. Achaman is means of purification. So you have Achaman cup near you. So we'll do this 3 times. So you repeat after me. Om Apavitra Pavitrova Sarvavastham Topiva Yasmare Pundarikaksham Shabhaya Abhyantara Suchi Sri Vishnu You take the Achaman, you put 3 drops in your right hand. 3 drops in your left hand after. Take the spoon in your left hand. 3 drops in your right hand. Look at the water. And you say, Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Sip it. So as you have touched your mouth with your hand, you can put 3 drops again. So we'll do this 2 times more. Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastham Gatopiva Yasmare Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Yantara Suchi Sri Vishnu Sri Vishnu Again, you repeat the same. Look at the water. Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Again, 3 drops. Om Narayanaya Namaha.
Om Narayanaya Namaha.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
Om Apavitra Pavitrava Sarvavastham Gatopiva Yasmare Pundarikaksham Sabhaya Abhyantara Suchi Sri Vishnu Last time. Om Keshavaya Namaha.
Keshavaya Namaha.
Om Narayanaya Namaha.
Narayanaya Namaha.
Om Madhavaya Namaha.
Madhavaya Namaha.
Right, so what this mantra says is, if one is apavitra or impure or pavitra pure, if it are all other conditions passing to material life, if we take or we think of the name of Pundarikaksha, which is lotus height, is another name of Vishnu, then we will be inwardly and outwardly pure. So we can have maybe 5 minutes, 2 minutes kirtan while I install the Vedas.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare
Om Hari Om Sahana Vavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navaditamastu Ma Visavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Om Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Asya Karmana Punyaham Bhavantu Prabhantu. Om Punyaham Om Punyaham Om Punyaham. Om Asya Karmana Swasti Bhavantu Bhruvantu Ayushmate Swasti. Om Swasti Om Swasti Om Swasti. Om Asya Karmana Ridhim Bhavantu Bhravantu. Om Ridhyatam Om Ridhyatam Om Ridhyatam. Om Swasti na Govinda Swasti na Achyutananto Swasti na Vasudeva Vishnu Dadhatu. Swasti no Narayano Narayavai. Swasti na Padmanabhava Purushottama Dadatu. Swasti na Vishvekshana Vishveshwara. Swasti na Rishikesho Hare Dadatu. Swasti na Vanateyo Hari. Swasti no Nanjana Sutta Hanur Bhagavato Dadatu. Swasti Swasti Sumangala Kesho Mahashi Krishna Sachit Ananda Gana Sarveshwaro Dadatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So the next step is taking on Sankalpa. Prabhu already explained what is meaning of Sankalpa. It's taking a vow. Of course, it has two goals. The first one is that by pronouncing this Sankalpa, I will do it on your behalf, which is simplified for the initiation ceremony. The first one is actually establishing, imprinting this yagya in the history books of the universe, which actually in an initiation, Mahatma Prabhu is taking that responsibility as part of the parampara. He's making sure that your names are there written. And the second, of course, is a sankalpa is a commitment, a resolution that you are taking here today of following a vow. So as I explained, it's not just for today, but it's a lifetime, hopefully for this lifetime only. So as I mentioned, usually a sankalpa is something that we take, but in our initiation, it's a commitment between yourself, between the Guru, between Krishna, and of course all the devotees that are here, that are present. They take the responsibility of, you know, teaching you genuinely and showing, you know, the right path to follow, because ultimately we are here to please Krishna. So they should, if you are going astray, they are here to show you or guide you in the proper way. We know the story of Bharat Maharaj. You know, he is a great soul. He was a great soul. So he left his whole kingdom, all the wealth, his whole family, and he went to the forest to meditate. But what happened? He fell in love with the deer. So he had no one else that could have guided him. You know, if you had some devotees around him, you could say, "Oh, dear Prabhu Bharat, you're getting too attached to a deer." So we are here in a community, so everyone has the role to guide you all and show you how to dedicate your life better to serve Krishna. So I will take this sankalpa on your behalf. I'll just put a little bit water in your hand, try to keep it. And then we consecrate vows with water, so after you can just maybe throw it on your towel. Om Atha Sankalpa. Om Tat Sat Shri Govinda 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 Asya Subhatita Achyuta Gotra Gopi Ramana Dasa Shri Krishna Priti Artham Upanayam Samskara Karmaham Karishyami. Om. So you just throw it on the floor. Thank you. Om Tat Vishnu Paramam Padam Sada Pashyanti Surya Divya Chakshura Tatam Tat Viprasa Vipanyavo Jagram Sa Samindhate Vishnuryat Paramam Padam. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So we'll cast away the inauspicious fire first. Om Atha Agni Samskara. Om Kravyadam Agnim Prihinomi Duram Yamarajam Gachachu Vipraha. Oopsie, sorry. Atha Agni Samstapana Sanat Kumar Vatu Kama Deva Dya Shirshamampati Devahelana Devarshi Varja Purusarchana Tarat Kurma Harerma Niryat Sesat. Om Prajapati Vishnu Rishi Brihati Chanda Shri Vishnu Devata Agni Sthapana Viniyoga. Om Bhur Bhuva Swaha. So in between we can all chant Hare Krishna. More auspicious.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Om Vaishnava Namagne Ihagacha Agnitvam Vishnava Namasi Shri Vishnu Teja Evayam Ahayami Sthapayami Prabhu Kripaya Swagatam Guru. Om Astraya Pat Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hari Om Atharik Veda Agni Mide Purohitam Yagnasya Devam Ritvijam Hotaram Ratnadhatamam. Hari Om. Om Ishitvo Jetva Vayavasto Payavasto Deva Savita Prapayatu Sreshtamaya Karmane. Hari Om. Agnai Vitaye Grano Havyadataye Nihota Satsi Badhisi. Hari Om. Om Agnai Ai कश्यपो भवन्तु पीतये संयोरभिश्रवणना हरि ओम शांति 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 So we'll do Agni Puja. So we can have some food. 2 minutes. दीपार्चिरेव हि दशान्तरम् अभ्युपेता दीपायते विव्रतः हेतु सामन धर्मयस् तद्र एव हि च विष्णुतया विभाति गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे 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 राम हरे राम 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 हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम राम हरे हरे
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Thank you very much. So we'll start with a Vaishnava Homa. Basically, we are going to chant the Mangala Charna prayer. So I think most of the devotees here know the mantra. There are a few other mantras in between, but we'll repeat. I think I'll probably do it word by word so everyone can be engaged also. Alright, so you have the grains in front of you. So you throw the grains. Try to do it with a Dhenu Mudra, that is the two fingers like this, like a cow. So you throw the grains like that, okay? Like this, and then you throw the grains in it. So every time that we say Swaha, we pronounce Swaha, you throw the grains into the fire. In the mouth of, as Mahatma Prabhu mentioned, it's Vishnu's mouth. So everyone can repeat also Swaha because Agni Dev is here. Agni Dev is a demigod, and Swaha is a demigoddess, is the wife of Agni Dev. So by pronouncing Swaha, it has two meanings, of course. Agni Dev doesn't accept anything that's offered without mentioning his partner, Swaha. And of course, Agni Dev Swaha, by saying Swaha, it transmits also all your feelings, all your desires to Lord Vishnu. So please say Swaha, and also Swaha means so be it. So by saying the Swaha, you throw the grains, you say so be it, so Vishnu accepts it also. So we'll start. So every time that I say swaha, you throw the grains. Om. So we can repeat. So I'll say word for word. Om. Ajnana. Nirandhasya. Ananjana. Salakaya. Akshu. Unmilitam. Yena. Tasmai. Shri Guruve Namaha. That last part you don't have to repeat. Okay? When I say idam, you don't need to repeat that one. After swaha, you can stop. Guruve swaha. Idam Guruve idam namama. So you don't repeat after idam. Sarvebhyo Mahanta Gurubhya Swaha. Idam Sarvebhyo Mahanta Gurubhya idam namama. Om Chaitya Guruve Swaha. Idam Chaitya Guruve idam namama. Om Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupam Padamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Swaha. Idam Rasacharya idam namama. Om Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Adakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavamscha Shirupam Agrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parigyana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Saha Gana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha Swaha. Gauranga Radha Krishna Sarva Vaishnava idam namama. So now we will chant the Guru mantras. So we'll start with you. You're first initiated by Kadambakanan Maharaj, and who's initiated by Prahladananda Maharaj here? No, he's not here. He's not here. And by Vishnu Jan Maharaj?
No, Bhakti Vigyan Maharaj.
Bhakti Vigyan Maharaj. So we'll start with Bhakti Vigyan Maharaj. Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vigyana Swami Iti Namine Swaha. Idam Diksha Guruve idam namama. Om Namah Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Kadambakanana Swami Iti Namine Swaha. Idam Diksha Gurubhe idam namah. Om Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Mahatma Prabhu Iti Namine Swaha. Idam Diksha Guruve idam namah. Om Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya भूतले श्रीमते वीरबाहु प्रभु इति नामिने स्वाहा इदं दीक्षा गुरुभे इदं नमः ॐ नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामी इति नामिने स्वाहा इदं संस्थाकचारिदं नमः ॐ नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चादेशतारिणे स्वाहा इदं संस्थाकचारिदं नमः ॐ नमः ॐ विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रस्थाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वती नामिने स्वाहा इदं परं गुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ श्री वर्षभानवी देवी दयिताय कृपधये कृष्ण संबन विज्ञान दायिने प्रभवे नमः स्वाहा इदं परं गुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ मधुरोज्ज्वल प्रेमाद्या श्रीरूपनुग भक्तिदा श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमस्तुते स्वाहा इदं परं गुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्रीमूर्तये दिनतारिणे रूपनुग विरुद्धापा सिद्धान्त ध्वन्त हारिणे स्वाहा इदं परं गुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ नमः गौरकिशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्यमूर्तये विप्रलम्बर सम्बोधे परं भोजते नमः स्वाहा इदं परापर गुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ नमो भक्तिविनोदाय सचित् आनन्द नामिने गौरशक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपनुगवरायते स्वाहा इदं महागुरुवे इदं नमः ॐ गौरवीर्भाव भूमेस्त्वं निर्दिष्टस्य जनप्रियः वैष्णव सार्वभौम श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः स्वाहा इदं परमेश्वरी गुरु इदं नमः ॐ वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः स्वाहा इदं वैष्णवेभ्यो इदं नमः ॐ नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौर त्विषे नमः स्वाहा इदं गौराय इदं नमः ॐ पंच पंचतत्वमकां कृष्ण भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तिशक्तिकं स्वाहा इदं पंचतत्वाइदं नमः ओम हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांता राधा कांत नमस्ते स्वाहा इदं कृष्णाय इदं नमः ओम जयतं सुरतो पंगोर मम मंदमतेर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पदं भोज राधा मदन मोहन स्वाहा इदं संबंध देव मदन मोहन इदं नमः ओम दिव्याद्बृन्दारण्य कल्पा द्रुमदा श्रीमद् रत्नागर सिंहासनस्थ श्रीमद् राजशील गोविंद देव प्रेष्ठादिविसेव्यमानो स्मरामि स्वाहा इदम् अविधेय विधेय गोविंद इदं नमः ओम श्रीमान रासा रसराम्भि वंशीवता ततस्थितः कर्षन् वेणु स्वने गोपी गोपीनाथ श्रिये स्तु ना स्वाहा इदं प्रयोजनाधिदेव गोपीनाथाय इदं नमः ओम तप्त कंचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये स्वाहा इदं राधिकाय इदं नमः ओम जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद स्वाहा इदं पंचतत्वाइदं नमः ओम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे स्वाहा इदं राधा कृष्णभ्यम् इदं नमः ओम भूर्भुवः स्वः इदं विष्णवे इदं नमः ओम भुवः स्वः स्वः इदम् अच्युताय इदं नमः ओम स्वः स्वाहा इदं नारायणाय इदं नमः ओम स्वः स्वाहा इदम् अनंताय नमः. We are nearing the end of the yagya. Sorry. Om Prabhu Niruddha prasuvayagnam patim bhagaya pata sarva bhuta stapu ketupu Ketamna punantu vagavacham aswadatu. Om Ananta Vamstaha Om Achyutaya Vamstaha Om Sarabhya Vamstaha. So we'll do Purna Ahuti now. So we can stand up. We have a small kunda, so I don't know if all the bananas will fit in. So we'll try to fit in the bananas into the fire.
Yes.
So first you can throw your grains in it, and the second time we'll throw the banana in it. Yes, you can peel the banana. First the grains. After I say swaha, we can pour the grains. Om, everyone can repeat. Om Namo Brahmanya Devaya Brahmana Hitaya Cha Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namaha Swaha Namah. So we'll say it one more time, and then you can put your banana in it. Namah Om Purnam Ada Purnamidam Purnat Purna Ujayate Purnasya Purnam Adaya Purnam Eva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So you can put your banana in. Yes. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Bhurbhuva Swaha Kayana Chitra Bhayoteire Sada Vrida Shakha Kaya Chatisya Vrita Bhurbhuva Swaha Kastva Satya Madanamo Gisho Matsa Andha Drida Chudrai Vasu Bhurbhuva Swaha Abhishuna Sakhinam Avita Jatriyam Satyam Bhavishyatutaye. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Dhyar Shanti Antariksha Shanti Prithvi Shanti Ava Shanti Vayu Shanti Shanti Rasodaya Shanti Loka Shanti Brahmana Shanti Vaishnava Shanti Shasti Astu Driti Astir. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swasti na Govinda Swasti na Chutananto Swasti na Vasudeva Vishnu Dadatu Swasti no Narayano Vanaraivai Swasti na Vapatmanabha Purushottama Dadatu Swasti no Viviksheno Vishveshwaraha Swasti no Rishikesho Hari Dadatu Swasti no Vanateyo Hari Swasti no Anjana Sutta Hanur Bhagavato Dadatu Swasti Swasti Sumangale Kesho Mahashi Krishna Sachitananda Gana Sarveshwara Dadatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Angahinam Kriyahinim Vidihinam Chayat Bhavet Astu Tat Sarvam Achidram Krishna Karshana Prashadata यत्किञ्चित् वाय गुणं यथा तो दोष प्रशमनाय श्री कृष्ण स्मरणं करोमि हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. So with this, the ceremony is concluded. So you can have some kirtan and walk around the fire. Okay.
Hare
Om Vaishnavasvansthanam gacchatu. Om Gurvatva. Nee, die waren van mij. Ja, die gaan jullie.
Hare
Brother Acharya, Ashtottara Siddha Shishimad Devangresesi, Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada ki Jaya Vishnu Pada Paramahamsa Parivrajak Acharya, Ashtottara Siddha Shishimad Devangresesi, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada. Ananda Gati Vaishnava Vrindi ki jai, PPT founder Acharya Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Nam Acharya Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivashwari Gaur Bhakta Vrindi ki jai, Radha Krishna Gopa Ramakun Radha Kun Giri Govardhan ki jai, Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Maya Purnavati Dham ki jai, Brahmamai ki jai, Chamunamai ki jai, Sri Devi ki jai, Sri Devi ki jai, Shama Veta Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Pramani. All glory is to the assembled devotees. All glory is to the assembled devotees. All glory is to the assembled devotees. Glory to Shri Guru and Gauranga.
All glories to Shri Guru.
Namah Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishna Bhutale. Srimati Bhakti Krishna Bhagavan. Krishna Bhagavan ki jai. Hare Jai Prabhupada. Namaste
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Hare Rama.
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama.
Hare Hare.
Hare Hare.
Do it together. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare.
Hare Rama. Hare Rama.
Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Is this Mahatma Prabhu ki jai? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Shri Karnataka Krishna Bhagwan ki jai. Thank you so much, Mahatma Prabhu, for wonderful initiation ceremony which we had today. Really grateful. Yana. Oh no, Yogamaya. We'll collect afterwards. Yeah, once the program is done, you can stand in the door and then everybody can give you donation. Hare Krishna. So we have a new initiate with us. Hare Krishna. Yogamaya Mataji ki jai. Little more louder. Jai. We have one more, which you don't know. It's this boy. He got a new name. Parama Karuna? Something like Parama Karuna Prabhu ki jai. He's the son of Yogamaya.
Donation मांग रहा है अभी
So it was a wonderful festival in Islam. I think this is where our community can really feel the connectedness and feeling of Krishna. All the time we tell, chant and be happy. These festivals which actually bring out that mood of being happy. We don't need a PhD to understand that when we sing, dance, you become happy. It's just so automatic. You don't need to really do a research on it. You put anybody in this kirtan, they will become happy today. Anybody. I don't think anybody disagrees with that. All of us are like sweating like crazy. So, you can't imitate this. You can't just, fake this. This is real. Krishna consciousness is very real. Especially in the presence of great personalities like Mahatma Prabhu or sadhus. So greatest fortune that we get personalities like this. You're in Amsterdam. Amazing place to be in. So because of Srila Prabhupada's mercy has created this festival, this temple, the programs and everything. Let's be grateful to Srila Prabhupada. In gratitude, let's chant Hare Krishna mantra once all together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. This wonderful feast which Shtasaki is cooking since Thursday, I heard. So she has put a lot of effort in making a grand feast. From Temple Gold, we wanted to give away like to-go boxes prasadam today, and we heard that she has put so much of effort that she wants to serve here. So we'll be serving prasadam here just to make sure that Shtasaki is happy and continues to put a lot of loving devotional service here and he's not disappointed. So just for the pleasure of Shtasaki Mataji, will be serving prasadam here. Haribol. So that's prasadam. The deity worship team is today Rajarani. I don't know who all helped you with decoration. Do you know? Just you?
She.
You did all the decorations?
No, the cow decoration is
Ananga Manjari. And all the garlands, wonderful garlands with Maharaj and all the other initiates today were all made by a group of devotees. Ananga Manjari heads this team now. Thank you so much. Thanks for the deity worship. Also, deity worship is also a team effort. Rajarani, we have Radhika, Premalata, Ashtasakhi, Janakinath Prabhu, Jagadish Prabhu, Muktidatri Mataji. So they do wonderful. Parvita Prabhu? Okay. You want to say something first? Oh, maybe that's Parvita Prabhu was here today. Also Gita Govinda Mataji here. Thank you so much. You all have come. It's wonderful just to have everyone together and singing and dancing. Srila Prabhupada's vision for ISKCON is the fifth one, if I remember right. Bringing people together with each other and nearer to Krishna. So this is what happens here. Bring people together with each other and nearer to Krishna. Thank you. I don't know if I'm missing something here. Oh yeah, Mahatma Prabhu's whole visit this time is made possible because our Madhuri Bhakti Mataji and a few others sponsored Maharaj's travel. But if you are inspired by Maharaj, you want to give a donation to Maharaj specifically, you can just approach Toshan or myself, or whoever is there in the reception desk. You can tell that this is for Mahatma Prabhu specifically. So then you can let that reach Mahatma Maharaj. those who have got initiation today are officially required to, technically required to at least beg some little bit. So we can please stand in the door afterwards. All the other devotees who are here, you are also, just you're requested to be kind. Give whatever you can. You don't need to, it's nice if you give a lot, but at least give something so that the initiates can give that to their gurus. Mahatma Prabhu's this visit was taken care by Govinda Mataji. She hosted Maharaj and many devotees, and she did a lot of service in hosting Maharaj. A lot of devotees drove Maharaj from this program to that program. Maharaj is traveling to Hoogdorp, to Utrecht, to Den Bosch, to Eindhoven, to Amsterdam, and so many programs around. So many devotees have contributed. I really don't know the names of all the devotees. But all those who have done, Krishna has definitely recognized your service and will definitely shower a lot of blessings on you. We really hope for. Oh, Asmita Mataji, she's here. She sponsored today's Sunday feast. This is Asmita. Thank you so much, Mataji, for sponsoring the feast. Ashtaki also sponsored? Okay, Ashtaki also sponsored the Bhoga. So thank you so much, Ashtaki Mataji and Asmita Mataji. This is great because of these volunteer donations, we get to run all these programs. If you're here for the first time in ISKCON Amsterdam, we have a small gift from Srila Prabhupada, and Mahatma Prabhu will be giving you that gift. Ritam has the books. So please raise your hand if you're here for the first time. Please come here. Please come here.
Come forward.
Please come here. You can get your name.
You get a small present.
And you can get a gift from Srila Prabhupada's side through Mahatma Prabhu. Please come here to the front. You can tell your name, Prabhu. What's your name?
And I just came 3 months back. Actually, was in Mumbai when I was studying in Mumbai. And Prabhu Prabhu used to come. We learned a lot from.
Thank you for coming, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. We hope you come back again. Hare Krishna. You come ahead. Please come. Come. What's your name, Prabhu? Vishal. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Vishal Prabhu, for coming. Hare Krishna. Oh, thanks for coming. Hare Krishna.
Let's see. He also was in Utrecht. Yeah. And the first question.
Thank you.
The first question.
Thank you so much, Dave, for coming. Hare Krishna.
Your name?
His name is Dave.
Dave. He lost his bag.
Hare Krishna. Akhilesh. Akhil.
One who lost his
Thank you.
bag.
Hare
His
Krishna.
bag was on your arm.
Hare Krishna. Please come. Come ahead. Any Matajis here? Come on, please.
For the first time,
First time. So those who have come for the first time, please
you
come.
get a small gift.
Maharaj, maybe you can give to this. Simanjali Mataji, can you please give to her?
Prabhu also done with the garland. It's for the first time.
What is Prabhu, are you here for the first time?
Yeah.
Are you here for the first time? No. The one behind you. Please come ahead. You can get a small gift from Mahatma Prabhu. Please come. Mahatma Prabhu. You also? First time, right?
That's for him. You're collecting for him.
Okay, I think we are done with all the newcomers. Anybody else is there? First timers? Dear devotees, can you please keep 1 minute time? Hare Krishna. Rita. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Oh, Rath Yatra. Can you please put Rath Yatra poster? Oh yes. We have, dear devotees, can you please be silent? Just you'll get all the time to talk afterwards. All the time. In 5 minutes, you're free. We have books from His Grace Mahatma Prabhu. Hare Krishna. The book is titled Living the Wisdom of Bhakti. There are 2 volumes, volume 1, volume 2. If you want to, the title has a subtitle, Life as a Spiritual Practice. If you want to live a life of Bhakti and you want to get it signed with Maharaj, here is the opportunity. You can get a copy of this book. There are also Japa affirmation booklet and self-care affirmation cards and Japa affirmation cards. If you want to improve your sadhana daily, you want to really become committed to the process of bhakti and eventually one day get initiated like Yogamaya did today, this is the first steps you can take. get a copy of these books, get it signed by Maharaj. You can meet Maharaj afterwards, then get inspired for life. Tomorrow we have this house program in Amer. The address is on the screen. Starts 7 o'clock, I believe. 6 o'clock, sorry. If you want, you can take a picture, or you can also see in our newsletter. This has been shared. This is the last program for this visit in Netherlands. This time, Maharaj will come back again afterwards, of course. But tomorrow is the last program.
They have to check the address. It is not in my place in Almere. Usually
This
I
is,
have the wrong. It's another place. It's not my place.
Okay.
Otherwise they come to my
Hare Krishna.
It's the
Okay.
first time they have to
Rath Yatra. Okay, so large. We have the biggest Rath Yatra in Europe coming up. Not Europe anymore, question. They exited. Sorry. So, the biggest Rath Yatra in Europe officially has come back to Amsterdam because London went out. On 30th of July, we'll be serving close to 5,000 plates of prasadam. So many people on the streets. They'll come, sing with us, dance with us, get to experience what is Krishna consciousness firsthand. This is 13th of July. Vijay Prabhu, we are at 60% now? 70%. We are at 70% of total budget of 20,000 euros. That's our budget for this year. If you would like to be a part of this and want to be a part of the success of Rath Yatra this year, please reach out to Rimpu Prabhu who is here. Please, maybe Rimpu, you can raise your hand. So that those who are wanting to contribute to Rath Yatra, please reach out to Rimpu, and then you can give donation to him, and please be a part of success this year. We hope that in 2 weeks we raise the remaining 30%, and then we have amazing Rath Yatra on July 13th. Okay, so that's in 2 weeks. That brings an end to. Oh yeah, we also have a full list of services. If you're here for the first time, you can sign up to our volunteer list. The QR code for that is outside on the reception desk. We'll be serving all the services which are there, still pending. I think around 50% of that is also still covered, right? Yet to be covered.
So I know, like all of you want to do seva for Jagannath, but you have not put your names, and that's making Shri Prabhu's life very difficult because he does not know who is going to come. So if you can be very kind, whatever service you want to do out of those 42 or 43 items, just put your name, so he will be at ease, like then we can focus on some other things.
We all be at ease.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah. And Jagannath will be at ease.
Yeah. That brings an end to our announcement today. If I forgot something, please forgive me. I apologize. My brain is really not at best after the whole week of. Oh yeah, there's also commodities you can merchandise which you can buy outside. Toshan will be outside. So there is just one last thing. There are a few different ways you can donate today. One for Rath Yatra, one just for the temple, one for the Maharaj, or to Yana, right? So there are 4 different ways you can contribute today. Please don't think that I gave here, so I don't give the other place anymore. Just be kind. Let's share some kindness. And so having said that, we are at the end. We usually end our announcements with a meditation on Vrindavan. Today Maharaj very kindly gave the name of Yana to be Yogamaya. Yogamaya is the potency, as Maharaj explained during initiation ceremony, is a potency which organizes the entirety of pastimes in Vrindavan and all the holy places. Let us be grateful to this potency of Krishna. He is arranging very sweet pastimes of Krishna and Radha, all the Brajvasis. Keep singing all our lives, day and night. Jaya Jaya Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jai Jai Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham, Jai Jai Radhe, Jaya Jaya Shyam, Jai Jai Shri Vrindavan Dham. Vrindavan Dham ki jai, Shri Rasakta Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Krishna Bhagwan ki jai, Shri Garuda Bhagwan ki jai, Vishwan Ashram Dham ki jai, Shri Prabhupada ki jai, Shri Mahatma ki jai.
She couldn't take over from
Dear devotees, please make lines. Start serving